Good morning, everyone. Jeanette Biro here. I'm a medium and a channeler, and welcome to your weekday daily card reading where we dive into the cards, see what's in store with a message from Spirit. This week, I am using the Wisdom of Avalon Oracle deck. Spirit was very specific that I use this deck, so I know that the messages are really going to resonate for the greatest general sense for all of you. So let's see. Whoa, jumpers. Hold on a second. Let me get that one. Okay, one jumper. So we know that the jumper card is always kind of the umbrella energy of which to read the other ones. So, let's see here. I'm going to give it two more shuffles. And then I will show you what I'm doing here. All right. Okay. Let's see. Ooh, now this is nice. Oh, I love this. Okay, now the reason why I say this is the jumper card is the mystery card. So when I saw this, I'm like, okay, which way are we going to go with this? Because we could take this in many different directions. The mystery right now, Spirit is saying very, very specifically, is the not knowing the specificity of our journey right now. We have a lot of momentum. We have a lot of action potentials and quick decision making, so to speak, with some things. And again, I want to say with that statement, I'm going to put a little caveat in there. If you're at a point where you need to make a quick decision, but there is also an opportunity to wait, if you are in that position where you're like, I don't know what to choose, I can't even feel into it, then that is the point to wait. Okay, so something to consider. Like sometimes it's like, what are you going to do? What are you going to do? And you're like, I don't know. I cannot decide. Then sometimes that means you're not actually ready to jump on that quick decision moment and you need a little bit more time to sit back and wait, right? Because sometimes when you're put down you're put in that moment of pressure where you're like, I don't know, what am I going to do? I'm going to go with option A, right? Sometimes I can force a quick feel and tune in an action point. Sometimes we need to pause. So consider feeling into your body with every situation. But Spirit is really saying there is this element of mystery right now because there are a lot of things floating in the ethers, a lot of potentials to help bring these manifestations forward for you. So sometimes you'll feel like something is so close, but then it kind of disappears or you can't quite feel into it because there is a very whirly energy in terms of many potential options. And I'm being shown right now in my mind the 7 of Cups tarot card, which is options. There's 7 different cups with 7 different offerings in it. And which one do you choose? So universally, there are a lot of different options floating around that make it a mystery when you're trying to feel into your path. But what you need to do is keep trusting your resonance. Now, the reason why I say that is because the next 3 cards, I'm going to show you them all and then break them down, completely support the beauty of the mystery. And that is the Bee card, followed by the Owl card, followed by the Butterfly. Now, this is why I'm like, wow, this is amazing. Because here's the key. And we talked about it yesterday, talking about sitting on that throne as the king. If you missed yesterday's message, go back because it really relates. If you sit on the throne of knowing your sense of self, your willpower, your ability to discern, to choose, to hold that fortress, even when traveling a new path, and new means unknown, meaning mystery, right? In that position of power, you have the opportunity, again, like I was saying in these snap decisions, to feel into what is right. Yes, no, or pause. And that comes out first and foremost with the Owl card. Now, this card represents deception or wisdom. And for the sake of today's message, this is talking about wisdom. This is that discernment, that inner wisdom within you when you know what is right, when you know what isn't right for you, and when you need to pause and stop and wait, right? Wait for the next train. Use your discernment right now as you move through this mystery, right? The owl sees all. From the owl's perspective, the owl sees all because it is observant and it watches and it waits. There's power in the observation. And the observation is, yes, of course, with your eyes and your ears, but Spirit really specifically is saying observe with your feeling, your body. What sensations are you getting in your body? What is your body telling you? Does it feel right? Does it not? Okay, because you are the wisdom keeper. And if you do that, you will first of all be very, very industrious with sweet victory and luck, like this bee card. Bumblebees are always symbolic of abundance. So, I mean, if we think about it, yesterday we got the wealth card, which is abundance. Bees are so symbolic of abundance, beauty, life-giving. And again, like it says here, industriousness, sweet victory, and luck. Using your discernment in these energies with this momentum will bring you luck, will bring you sweet victory. So keep going. Keep honoring you, because you're doing the right things and you're moving forward. And it's okay if you have to backtrack and go to the next one, whatever that is. Keep moving forward. And in that whole experience of you using your discernment, using your wisdom, sitting on your throne of power, knowing that you matter, knowing that everything you've been through has purpose in it, has brought you to this point right here, right now, where you can feel like, yeah, you know what? I do matter. What I think does matter. What I do in this world does matter, whether I'm creating a new clean water initiative or I'm helping an elderly person cross the street. Both of those things matter. So you matter in what you do. And when you live in that realization, your world becomes so much more beautiful, like this butterfly card. And the word here is beauty. Your world becomes more beautiful. Your reality that you live in becomes more beautiful because you realize first that you matter. And that is something that has been so consistent through the Lionsgate portal, was to go through whatever was coming up to see that you matter in it. You absolutely do. And so I love that this butterfly card came out and the bee card came out. These are the two best cards in this entire deck, I have to say. So again, that's why when I saw it, I was like, wow. And when we pair that with the mystery and the owl, you have discernment. The way you measure things in the world is working, and maybe it needs a bit of refinement. I think, to be honest, we will always be refining our discernment. I know I will always be refining my discernment. Sometimes my discernment is instant. Sometimes I have to reflect. Sometimes I need to reflect intellectually first, human me, and then after that I need to reflect spirit me. And then sometimes I'll even then take it to my body, and what does my body feel? And then I'll reference those 3 points, right? So something really to ponder, because we are in this like maximal energy right now. And Spirit's like, it's not going to peak though. So when I say maximal, that sounds like it peaks and then it has to come down. But they're saying we can continue riding this wave of creation, manifestation, and changing our reality if we so choose. Very interesting. So anyways, I will leave that with all of you for today. Happy Tuesday, everyone. I hope you all have a beautiful rest of your day and you're feeling inspired. Also, check out the podcast. Dropped it yesterday. You can listen to it on YouTube here or on any audio platform. It's the Jeanette Biro podcast. So check that one out too. And yeah, I look forward to connecting with all of you again tomorrow in Wednesday Wisdom with Spirit. So I'll dive in and see what Spirit has to share through mediumship or channeling. And yeah, we'll carry on the messages for the week. So have a beautiful day, everyone. I'll see you tomorrow.